Hey, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us all what in my opinion are the top 10 best DLC maps from Treyarch. And if you guys missed my video covering the top 10 best DLC maps from Infinity Ward, I'll link that down below in the description for those of you who missed it. But today we're covering Treyarch, and just like in my Infinity Ward DLC video, we're not covering like map remakes. For example, back in Black Ops 2 they remade Firing Range as Studio. Here in Black Ops 3 they remade Raid as Empire. So no map remakes at all, because usually they're pretty good, and that's kind of like a, I guess, kind of like a cheat map here on this list, you know, because obviously I would include Studio, I would include Empire, but we're just gonna be covering the base DLC maps that are brand new. So guys, let me know down below in the comment section what are your favorite Treyarch DLC maps, and you guys can go ahead and make your own top 10 list down below in the comment section if you guys would like. So to kick off this list, at the number 10 spot, we do have Encore from Black Ops 2. This is a small size map here which takes place in London, England at a concert, so pretty cool theme going on with Encore. And by the way, just like with my Infinity Ward DLC video, I'm going to showcase gameplay against bots in a private match, because nowadays with the DLC installed, it's pretty difficult to find matches online, especially on that one specific DLC map that I want to show you guys here in this whole entire video. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. And Encore, it's a pretty nice map to look at. The colors definitely pop out right at you. It's a vibrant map, and it has some pretty nice flanking routes, which I definitely like when maps have unique flanking routes, you know, to catch the enemies off guard. And it's a very fast-paced map. You get to one side of the map very quickly, and it's a beautiful map to look at. And overall, I have no problem with Encore. Pretty good map here in Black Ops 2. On to the next one, we have Rift, which is definitely another small size map here in Black Ops 3, which the setting is definitely very unique. It kind of reminds me of that one map from Call of Duty Ghosts, Behemoth, which is it's a pretty crazy looking map. And same with this one here, having like lava down here, it just adds more to the immersion. And also having it take place during the night instead of the day is definitely a nice change up from what we're used to, because usually with Call of Duty, as you all know, we for the most part see daytime maps, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just that I prefer and I kind of like nighttime maps better. It's just more immersive, I say, and it's just something we barely see in Call of Duty. This map has a pretty cool Easter egg. You can see the MP7 right there from Black Ops 2, and also you can see the Remington 870 as well, which is from Black Ops 2 with a shotgun, and you see also the Hammer light machine gun, which is also from Black Ops 2. I'm not sure why they have those weapons here on Rift when they never brought them into Black Ops 3. Lots of people speculated back in the day when this DLC map first came out that, oh, we're going to be getting the MP7 and we're going to be getting the Remington, but of course that hasn't happened yet. You never know with Treyarch. But overall, this map was super fast paced. I really loved the amount of wall run spots and how you could just connect your movement with the walls and have a pretty nice gameplay experience on the map because of that. So overall, I loved it. Next up at the number 8 spot, guys, we do have Drive-In here, which is from the original Black Ops, of course, and I definitely love the theme and setting of this map. First of all, taking place at an abandoned drive-in here, which was once full of life, people going to the movies to watch something on this big screen, but it's of course abandoned, and it's a nice theme, and it's definitely a very small, fast-paced map that I definitely did love back in the day. And this is gameplay not from me, it's from a good friend of mine, so if you guys want to go and check him out down below in the description, and you guys all can if you guys want to, but I love this map, dude. Back in the day, had some nice memories, and it was for the most part camping memories, because I was such a noob. This was my first COD online playing with other people, and yeah, I wasn't too good of a player, but I definitely did camp a whole lot on this map back in the day. But playing it now in 2018, it was so much fun still. It's really a nice map that has good flow to it and has some pretty nice flanking routes as well. Overall, I see nothing wrong with Drive-In. Pretty awesome. Going to another Black Ops map, Hangar 18. This is a medium-sized map which has this iconic blackbird in the middle, which whenever you bring up Hangar 18, I always think of that massive blackbird right there. That looks pretty cool. And this takes place in Nevada at Groom Lake, which is near Area 51 in real life, of course. And that's a pretty cool theme and setting going on with this map here. We're having aliens, of course, but yeah, this map for the most part, you're best off using assault rifles or snipers because it's wide open. Like, that's why it kind of feels like a big map, but in actuality it's medium size. It just has those like wide open areas and the two different lanes of the map, but it's a map that has good gameplay. I say I definitely will forever remember Hangar 18 because of that blackbird in the middle of the map. So yeah, I say Hangar 18 is one of the best Treyarch DLC maps. But going to the number 6 spot, we do have Vertigo from Black Ops 2, which is a small size map that is definitely very fast paced. You have your 3 lanes, the middle, which is definitely very chaotic, where you can just flank around with either lane and you'll do just fine. So it's a map that I say works out for me great. I never hated Vertigo at all. It just provides lots of gameplay for any weapon, and I just love the flanking routes that this map does provide. So use any sniper you want, ballista, DSR. I remember people love trick shotting here on this map because of this little ladder area here. So yeah, I just failed trying to do some weird stuff with the A94 right there, but yeah, I just remember lots of people really liking Vertigo. I have no problem with it. If I see in the map rotation, I'm like, oh, okay, it's Vertigo, I don't really mind playing on it, and I say it's a pretty cool map. You're so high up in the air, which is just insane to see. You're like above the clouds pretty much. So overall, it's a pretty good DLC map from Treyarch. Next up, at the number 5 spot, we do have Berserk from Black Ops 3, which is a very small size map that takes place in a Viking village here that's all snowy and it looks abandoned, and the dragon right there in the background is definitely pretty cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that was a thing right there on the map until now, because going to these DLC maps, I definitely take a look at the detail and the amount of stuff that they put in here with these maps here. So I love this map because, for one, the theme, the setting, it's pretty cool and it's very immersive, and for two, I definitely like how there's lots of cool routes you could take, and you can like definitely take full advantage of the movement system if you're great with it because of the flanking routes that this map has. It's definitely designed around that movement system, having very cool flanking routes that make the overall gameplay of the map more smooth, and that's the best part I say about Berserk, having those cool movement spots, having some nice flanking routes. Overall, it's a map that is well designed and it's pretty cool, and I say it's definitely one of the best Treyarch maps from DLC, and I guess in general too. It's definitely one of the best and most unique Treyarch maps in my opinion. So that's the number 5 spot, guys. On to the number 4 spot, we do have Rush from Black Ops 2. This map is very small and it's extremely fast paced, so having the Remington, the MP7, MSMC on this map is definitely the way to go for sure. It just goes really well with Call of Duty because it's a paintball arena, so no other better map than having a paintball arena here with COD, which I say Treyarch did a great job with. Lots of the DLC maps from Black Ops 2, especially with this one, Rush. I say it's just so good and it's just so cool to play on because, for one, the setting's pretty nice, and for two, it's just so fast paced, and that's personally what I like about Call of Duty, having fast paced action, getting kills constantly and fighting enemies constantly. So that's why I really enjoy playing on Rush here back in BO2. So moving on to the next DLC map, we have Stadium from Black Ops, which this is a small to mid-sized DLC map which takes place near a hockey stadium, of course, and this DLC map is pretty good. I say it's not too big or too small, it's just the right size, and it has good pacing to it. The overall gameplay consists of pretty much any weapon you want, snipers, SMGs, it all works here on Stadium. And if you don't remember, this DLC map was actually remade and brought back into Black Ops 2, which was the very first time Call of Duty has ever remade a DLC map, which that's the first and the only time they've ever done that, I believe. I don't think they've ever done that before with any other COD DLC map, but guys, I love Stadium and I love the remake in Black Ops 2 as well. Such a great map and it just flows really well. We're down to the very last 2 DLC maps, which I say they're like very good spots where they're at. Number 2, it could have been number 1, and number 1 it could have been number 2, but I say number 1 is at a great spot and number 2 is fine where it's at. It's a phenomenal map, and it goes to Grind from Black Ops 2 at the number 2 spot, which is a small sized map that takes place in Venice at a skate park. This map is very unique. For one, its location and setting has never been done in Call of Duty, and it's pretty cool having a skate park here in COD. It's definitely very awesome. It pops out right at you, the colors, and the theme. It seems like a place where you actually want to be and have fun here at the skate park. And I like how you have these skateboards here. Obviously, you can just shoot them and they'll roll down this ramp. Pretty cool. And just the attention to detail on this map, having the little Easter egg of the Treyarch symbol being on this skateboard deck, which is actually pretty sick. And overall, the attention to detail, the theme, it definitely feels like you're actually there. It's a pretty cool place to be in for a Call of Duty map, and it's never been done. And overall, I enjoy Grind. It could have been the best Treyarch DLC map, and it's definitely up there. Yeah, it's a good map, but I say it's not the overall best one and my favorite one. I say number one, guys, is one of the best DLC maps of all time in general, and definitely the best Treyarch DLC map, and it's the best looking map probably in any Call of Duty game. It goes to Knockout from Black Ops 3, which is a small size, fast-paced map which looks beautiful, breathtaking, phenomenal, gorgeous, pretty. It's a sick map just by the theme and the looks of it, for sure. Like, what other map can you think of that looks this good and this beautiful and gorgeous? It just looks so nice. I just can't, say that enough about Knockout. That's why I loved it so much back in Black Ops 3's prime when this DLC map first came out, and still to this date, it still holds up, and it's just a phenomenal map to look at. The overall gameplay, from what I remember, was very fast-paced. You could use any weapon essentially, and it had some pretty cool flanking routes as well. Like down here, it's a pretty risky flanking route, but it can be done, and it's definitely pretty nice. But let's just go ahead and keep on looking at this map and looking at the views and how beautiful and vibrant and how much this map pops right at you, because that's essentially the main reason why I love Knockout, and that's why I say it's the best looking map probably in any Call of Duty game for sure. It reminds me of that one map from COD Ghosts, the DLC map called Dynasty, which kind of looks exactly like this, but this map is just like more brighter, and it just feels like it's filled with tons of life, and it's just so nice to look at. So guys, enough of me talking about how much I like Knockout, and that's the whole entire video. Let me know down below in the comment section, what are your favorite Treyarch DLC maps, and do you think this whole entire list was great and I got it right? Let me know down below in the comment section about that. So thank you for watching the video, guys, and once more again, if you guys missed my video talking about the top 10 and best Infinity Ward DLC maps, I'll have the link down below in the description for you guys to watch if you missed that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.